Welcome one and all, this is the Peace Dealer, and this video is for Lilith in the first house. Lilith in one's first house makes them a complete instrument of this very deep, dark sexual energy. You know what? I'm gonna be honest. Just me being in front of you in a camera like this, speaking, is not going to be enough. You need something extra visual to really drive in the point of what it means to have Lilith in your first house of appearance. So you know what? For the remainder of this video, I'm going to interpret Lilith in the first naked. Yeah, you heard me right. I'm going to be completely naked. Lilith in the first house of the zodiac is all skin, all bare, no holds barred, free sexual expression. At some level, you watching this probably either feel very cringy or maybe this is eye candy. Regardless, it's very important you understand every single person with their Lilith in the first house knows what they're doing. When they act in such provocative ways, they know how they're influencing you, and that's their very purpose. Like I said in the intro of this video, Lilith in the first house makes you an instrument of this energy. Your whole appearance and body becomes a divine playing instrument for the melodies of erotic expression when Lilith is in your first house. You literally throw any status quo out the window, and it's all about how you can express erotic sexuality through your personality. Lilith in the first house can get very close to you and you can feel those sexual vibes. The first house has a lot to do with your personality, and this person's personality is erotic and sexual to the core. They ooze it out. Look at anyone you know with Lilith conjunct their rising sign or in the first house. The way they talk, the way they act, the way they think of themselves is like this sexual diva that cannot be tamed. The purpose of Lilith being in someone's first house is so that through opposition and scrutiny from those around them, these people can gain an unparalleled sense of confidence in the way they express sexuality through their personality, in the way they imbue eroticism in the very core of who they are. Similar to that of the sun, but much more personal since it's the rising sign. One very negative part about having Lilith in the first house is these people could be deeply narcissistic. They could touch themselves to themselves. These people will probably look in the mirror and not fall in love with themselves, but want to have sex with themselves. And I mean, it could be healthy, but it could go a little bit overboard. And this could really get in the way of relationships with other people. They'll find that they attract certain people in their lives so that they can mirror this sexiness just for their own benefit, as opposed to them expressing it for other people to think out the box and just really for the advancement of mankind. What's great about having your Lilith in the first house is that it gives you an unparalleled confidence boost. When one has their Mars in the first house, they get an aggressive confidence boost, but with Lilith, it's a certain sense of lust and deep energy that makes you know you're sexy beyond belief, even if you're not conventionally beautiful. The thing with Lilith in the first house, if it's in fire and air signs, these people are going to be more willing to take off their clothes, to figuratively and literally, to be naked, even with clothes on. They're going to be more expressive and they're going to come across more promiscuous. People with Lilith in water and earth signs in their first house, they're going to feel this urge even more, but they're also going to feel the urge to suppress that due to the feminine nature of these signs. So you may see someone with Lilith in their first house in Virgo. They're going to have to battle with that Virgoan instinct to be proper and pure with the dual nature of Virgo, who wants to be more freaky than anyone who ever existed, especially when you mix the influence of Lilith there. Finally, Lilith in the first house will always attract pleasurable experiences to you. It's like Venus in the first, but on steroids. Just keep in mind that with these pleasurable experiences, it's going to bring its fair share of temptation and challenges, because it's not as simple as Venus. It's not necessarily as straightforward as Mars. And you have to be able to harness that deep, dark energy and take responsibility for everything that happens. Sometimes things may happen that you never even wished for. A lot of people with these placements get unfairly harassed by people who cannot control their sexual energy. So it's a blessing and a curse. I hope you enjoyed this video, and until next video,